Clients often contact me for help in defending a prosecution relating to health and safety at work or food safety and hygiene regulations. Our starting point is to obtain full details of the allegation from the prosecutor. Once we have that information, we can take details of the defence case and then properly and objectively advise as to the correct pleas and possible penalties. That also may include discussing strategies to reduce any sentence that might be imposed on charges that have to be admitted. Those penalties are markedly different depending on whether the client is a company or organisation as opposed to an individual. Basically, companies can face very large, indeed unlimited fines, even in the magistrates' court, but individuals face fines and up to 2 years in custody, with the most serious cases ending up in the Crown Court. That said, now the magistrates' powers of sentence have been increased, most cases will be dealt with in the magistrates' court, and locally that's where we practice and are known by the courts. I must emphasise that as a result of recent changes in procedure known as speeding up justice, the court is unlikely to allow the case to be postponed or adjourned to allow further time to prepare a defence or plea in mitigation. Therefore it's vital that no time is lost by our clients in seeing us to prepare the case. As the court will rely heavily on sentencing guidelines for these offences, we're professionally obliged to point out that a 33% discount in sentence is available to those who plead guilty at the first hearing. If the plea is not guilty, then the case is adjourned for trial. But not only does that discount lessen as the case progresses, but the already high prosecution costs increase. If after trial the client is found to be not guilty, then all well and good, and some of the costs may be recovered. We would advise that the recurring themes in the guidelines are that penalties increase if the court finds a poor record or previous convictions, deliberate cost cutting at the expense of safety, or any obstruction or concealment during the investigation. On the other hand, penalties decrease if a good safety record is shown and there has been a high level of cooperation in the investigation. If a mistake has been made, it is important to be able to evidence that recompense has been made, lessons have been learnt, and there will be no repetition. We are there for you to put forward your best case. Remember, forewarned is forearmed. If you would like further information on health and safety, food hygiene or other regulatory offences, please visit our website or call me or one of my colleagues for advice, and we'll be happy to help.